What's going on, family? Let me see if I can do this. If it's gonna let me do what I want to do this morning. But what? So it's not working. Share to a group. Share. We can even do share. What's going on, family? So I don't know how many of you all were tuned in yesterday morning. So yes, I don't know why this is still up here. It won't go down. So yesterday morning, well, yesterday afternoon, I had shared with you all the package that I got in the mail yesterday. And there was one thing that I was missing, but I left it at the house. Can you believe that? I left it at the house in the refrigerator because you're supposed to leave it in the refrigerator. But anywho, I don't want to do any of that. So I'm still getting acclimated to this whole live thing. So please excuse me. So the other thing that I had yesterday that I got in the mail that I didn't have with me at the time was this liquid vitamin. It's called NutriBurst. So I'm gonna take some this morning because I feel good. I've been up since about 4:30. I've been up since about 4:30, and I was able to make prayer this morning. But I still want to get my boost. Because if y'all remember yesterday, when we were talking, I was telling you all that this gives you a natural boost of energy. I don't really share mine with anyone else. So technically, I can drink it out of the bottle. I know that. But yes, so it's a liquid vitamin. And what I was telling you all yesterday is that if you're going to take a vitamin, any kind of vitamin, whether it's this or anything else, make sure that it is a liquid vitamin. Because when you take a liquid vitamin, it's 98% cell absorption rate. Look what I did. I just made a whole mess, and that's not fun. So I just spilled some of my NutriBurst, which I'm very upset about because this stuff is literally liquid gold. But anywho, I wanted to come on here because I had a realization this morning while I was talking to my sis, Dr. Omai, and I realized that a lot of times we think that we don't have energy because we're tired. And I think it's really because we be waking up too late. Like, I think we low-key be oversleeping because I have done the most this past week in a long time. However, because I woke up earlier, it didn't feel like I was doing a whole lot of stuff. And like I told y'all, I don't share mine with nobody else. I'm the only one that really take it. So that's why I was drinking out of the time. But like I was saying, I feel like it's not that we don't have energy. We just be sleeping too much, I think. Because for me to literally, I had a training every day last week from Monday through Friday, starting at 6 a.m. And mind you, I had gotten accustomed to waking up at about 8 o'clock. But for the training, of course, I got to get up. And because I don't typically do any work at night, as of lately anyway, I was waking up at 5:30 every morning, sometimes like 5 o'clock, and just to prepare for my training. And so in me doing that, I realized that I was able to wake up at 5:30, do my 4-hour training, and then I was literally out all day from that point until maybe about 5 to 6 o'clock at night, which is not technically night out here. The sun is still out. But I was able to do that, and like I can feel the ache in my body. So that part was a bit difficult, just being out, up, and running around all day. But I didn't feel tired. Oh, I think she's having like a nightmare or something. But now that I'm waking up earlier, I feel like I have more energy throughout the day. Is that weird? But anywho, because I'm going to be spending today inside the house, I'm definitely going to take my energy my tea this morning. And that's all I wanted to come on and say. We got to start waking up earlier. Seriously. Not only do we get the benefit of having additional energy because we're not oversleeping, we also get the benefit of having more hours in our day to do the stuff that we need, especially for moms, right? We already don't have enough time for ourselves, just in general, because everybody always needs something. But when you wake up earlier, you allow yourself time to consider yourself. Like when you wake up, when everybody else wakes up, there's no time to consider yourself. There's no time to think about if you're hungry, if you need to eat, if you need to go do a massage that day, if you need whatever. But when you wake up earlier, it gives you time to consider you. Your mind is at peace and you don't really have to do anything else. So it gives you a time. So this morning I was up at 4:30. I had the time to sit in my bed and relax for a little bit. I had the time to get up and do some self-pampering. I had the time to exercise this morning. I had the time to make prayer this morning. I had the time to talk with one of my business partners about how to grow and expand our business and make more money in the business. I just had more time than I've had in a long while. And I think that's part of the reason why my week has been so productive, because I've been waking up early. And granted, I had training for 4 hours, but even in that, I have 4 hours in the morning to just focus on that. And of course, we like to multitask, but I have 4 hours in the morning to just focus on that. And it was just time to myself to develop myself and be focused on myself. So it's like, we got to wake up. We have to devote more times to ourselves. And waking up early allows us to do that. Because once the day starts and the children are up, or you have to go to work, the day starts. There's no reversing. There's no time to slow down. It's always go, go, go. Especially right now with this virus and everybody trying to re-up and trying to get all of this stuff. We have to, if we can't, nothing's open at 4:30 in the morning. Nothing's dang near open at 5 in the morning. So if you're waking up that time, one, you're not going to force yourself to go out and get stuff. You're not going to do that. So it's going to give you time to actually sit with yourself early in the morning and figure out actually what you even need to do today. When I was waking up at 8 and 9 in the morning, it was just like go, go, go. And when you're on go, 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 you forget a lot of stuff. If you didn't write it down the night before, you're forgetting it off top. So I would go throughout the day and first of all, my day is already cut in half when you think about it. Waking up at 9 a.m., that's most of the day, the productive part of the day is really gone. So you waking up at 9 and you just hit the floor running. You don't have time to think about what you actually need to do. Because a lot of times I feel like when our mind is going fast, we figure out the most comfortable things to do for the day, not the most productive. So when you're waking up earlier in the day and you actually have silence and a peace of mind, you can actually sit still and figure out what needs to be done today and what needs to be done that will make today better for tomorrow. So that's just what I wanted to share with y'all this morning. I'm about to take this tea and I'm about to finish organizing my day before the littles get up. Today is definitely a day of cleaning, organizing, and figuring some stuff out. So y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day and start waking up earlier, even if it's just 30 minutes to an hour earlier. That's additional time for yourself that we all need. Peace, family.